What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Force here, continuing our Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 playthrough series of the Revenge campaign. In the last video, we defeated Talrand and Garrick, and now we're up against Odric, and I am going to use the mill deck. Why? Because I'm crazy. No, I just really like the mill deck, and I really want to play with it. My concern here, though, is Odric is super fast. This is a decent opening hand, though. I think we're gonna go with it. All right, let's keep it. So we've got 3 islands. We also have the Hedron Crab. It's an 0/2, but it's got landfall. Whenever land comes into the battlefield under my control, my opponent mills 3 cards from their graveyard to their library. Also have Counterspell, Chase's Eraser, Erasaur. It's an enchantment, and whenever I draw a card, target player must mill a card from their graveyard to their library. And then Mind Sculpt, 7 cards from the top of player's library to their graveyard. Odric gets nothing first turn, which is good for me. I'm gonna throw the crab right into play. So now from this point forward, as long as that crab's in play, whenever I play an island, Odric mills 3 cards. All right. Now, I love the mill deck. I think it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing it. Plays a Squadron Hawk, 1/1 flying. Gets to search his library for up to 3 other cards named Squadron Hawk. I don't know if he's got 3 in his, I don't know if he has 4 in his deck, but if he does, then he'll be drawing 3. No, just drew 2, okay. Turn 2, play an island. He mills 3 cards down to 47. We're gonna play a Chase's Eraser. So now whenever I draw a card, he has to mill a card. So we've got some good starting action here. My concern though is, is he gonna kill me before this can all happen? And that's the problem with this deck. Especially against a deck like Odric's. It's a white weenie, really fast, flying creatures, lots of soldiers, all sorts of stuff. Can overwhelm you pretty early on, so my concern is that I'm not going to survive long enough for these things to come into effect. Taps 3, plays Crusader of Odric, power and toughness equal to the number of creatures it controls. So that's now a 2/2. Oh, yes, 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 drew into a mind control. I enchant a creature. So I can just take one of his creatures, basically, is how that works. I'm gonna hold off for the counter spell for next turn, I think. Just trying to buy myself some time for mind control, really. He's already got some annoyances in play. Plays a 1/1. Yeah, I'll let that go through. It's gonna make that guy 3/3, but oh no, that's getting countered. That card right there they tried to play gave all of his white creatures +1/+1. It's an enchantment, so it would just sit in play. That's definitely can't let that go through. He will attack me for 4 though, which I just have to take really. I could block the 3/3. Not gonna do that yet though. I don't want to sacrifice him quite yet. And I do need 1 more turn after this one before I can play the mind control. Another counterspell. Good, 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 good. We're going to mind sculpt him. This is gonna bring him down to 30 cards now. Still have the counterspell to use. And I will say go. So it looks like I'm gonna end up taking his 3/3, I think. It won't be a 3/3 though, because it's power and toughness equal number of creatures you control, so when it's mine, it would only be a 2/2. Should I let that go through? I mean, it's not... Yeah, that's not my biggest worry right now. I'll let that go through. Gonna counter that. It's a 3/1 with Battle Cry. When it attacks, all of their attacking creatures get +1/+0. Or just, it gets +1 power, basically. That is, again, one of those things that's not something that I want in play. Skip blocking again. He's gonna bring me down to 9. Already, this game's not looking that good for me here. Drew into Stroke of Genius. I do have my mind control now. I mean, I know I pretty much have to mind control here. I really have no other option. I think I'm going to take one of his flyers and then block one of his flyers. And then also block this guy. That's what I'll end up doing this turn. And what I'm hoping now is next turn with the mind control, with the Stroke of Genius, I can draw into some more good stuff. Otherwise, this is gonna get pretty hairy. Plays a Captain of the Watch, Vigilance. Other soldiers get +1/+1, and then when this enters the battlefield, put 3 1/1 white soldier creature tokens on the battlefield. Wow, that's annoying. So now he's got that 8/8. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. He's gonna attack with that. I'm just going to block with the O2. We have no other choice. And again, it's the blue deck. Oh, yes. Clone. That is what I needed. Look at this. Enters the battlefield, copy target creature. And we are going to be copying Captain of the Watch. There you go. There we go, guys. Just what I needed right there. That is exactly what I needed. So this is going to just buy me some time here. He is down to 23 cards now. Place another Squadron Hawk. See what he does during his attack step. Alright, it's attacking with these guys here. 2 1/1s and the 6/6. I will block one of his flyers with my flyer. I can actually kill off the 6/6 with these 3. But then that would screw me for next turn. I would die next turn. But what, I let one through and then next turn he can attack with all those? I think so. I think this would just like buy me a turn, basically. If I don't kill it off. Huh. So I'm thinking, you know, if I blocked with these 3 2/2s to kill that, then sure, that'd be a fair trade. I will lose these though, and then next turn he would be swinging for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And at that point I could only block one of the ground guys, which would block 2. Still, that's not. So I'm gonna just try to buy myself as many turns as possible. We're just gonna go like this here. So I'm just taking 1 now. Draw into an island, which isn't exactly what I needed. What are you doing? Stop it. I'm gonna Stroke a Genius myself for 3. And he's gonna have to mill 3 cards because of that, thanks to that. And not exactly what I wanted here. Howling Mind, Visions of Beyond. The Visions will be good. I might be able to draw into something. Here we go. He's gonna exile that. So this might be it this turn. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I think that is it. Block is 3, 3. Block is 8, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's the game. I tell you guys, you know, I like this mill deck a lot, but it's not quick enough. All right, we're gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna try the mill deck once more. It's just so slow. Odric plays first again. Of course he does, asshole. Got a Dreamborn Muse into the Royal, Thought Scour. Opened up with a Crab as well. I guess it's okay. We're gonna keep it. I'm annoyed that Odric is playing first. What the hell? That's the last, like, it's bad enough that his deck is so quick. And of course, he starts off with a friggin' 2-1. Well, I think, I feel like that happening right there, I've already lost the game. I draw Crab, the O2, whenever I play land, he has to mill for 2. This is just a terrible start. That 2-1. Plays this. White creatures get +1/+1. Now it is a 3-1. 3-2, sorry. It's unreal. I can't contend with it with this deck. It's too slow. is way too slow. I'm already down to 17, and things are just going to get worse from here on out. All right. Let me try. Let me roll with Howling Mine this turn. I'm just right now, basically, I'm just hoping that I draw into some clones or some mind controls or something that can make it so that I'm not going to lose in the next couple of turns. 2/2 first strike comes into play. Put a 1/1 soldier token into play. I mean, just look at everything he's got right now. It's unreal. I'm going to take 3 again. This one more time. I'm going to start blocking with this guy next turn. I mean, I don't really have a choice. I kind of have to, you know. All right. Just calm the frick down. These phases going so fast. Force, you sound super annoyed. I am. All right, so I could tap a creature so it doesn't untap and draw 1 card, or I could draw 2 cards by doing this. Like I said, I'm just trying to throw my way into some mind controls or something. Because I'm going to block this time. I'm going to do it this way. Two Thought Scours. Draw 2 cards. Turn into the Royal. Drew one of these. Yes! Oh boy. Does he have 10 in his graveyard yet? Yes! Okay. All right, I'm not quite out of it. So this is the 1/1 flying, but it gets +4/+4 as long as the opponent has 10 or more cards in his graveyard. So... And then he plays a Fiend Hunter. Crap. Look at this thing. Comes into play, exile target creature. So, there you go. It's gonna get rid of my 5/5 flying. Obviously. Why wouldn't he? Attacks. Now it is time to start blocking. Really don't have a choice here. I'm gonna block whatever. It's 3/3. So I take 5, puts me down to 9. This deck is just too slow. Can't do it. I'm sure it's possible. Don't be an idiot. Don't be like, go force. Oh, derp, 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 derp. No, I don't need that from you. What I'm saying though. Oh yeah, let's take the Fiend Hunter. Let's clone the Fiend Hunter. And then exile the Fiend Hunter. Clone the Fiend Hunter. Exile Fiend Hunter. Get my 5/5 back. Thank you. That was that was good. Pretty sure I still lose the game, but look at this. Flicker Wasp, a 3/1 flying. When it enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So he's gonna exile my guy, which gets him his guy back. What is this crap? White creatures he controls get more +1/+1, and that's the game. Screw this. That is so annoying. Let's try the Goblin deck. Odric plays first. Is this just, you know, guaranteed every time? It feels that way. Gonna keep this hand though. You get anything first turn, Odric? Oh, you don't? Wow, unbelievable. How unlucky for you. Die. Die for 1 damage. All right, so we open up with a Raging Goblin. Let me show you my hand. 1 land for a 1/1. If I pay its kicker, which is 1 red when it comes into play, all my goblins get +1/+0 and have haste until end of turn. Goblin Pile Driver at 1/2 pro blue. When it attacks, gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking goblin. Reckless 1, star haste, power and toughness equal number of goblins I have. Goblin Assault. At the beginning of my upkeep, I put a 1/1 goblin token into the battlefield with haste. Goblins attack each turn if able. And then lastly, Goblin Grenade. Sack a goblin to deal 5 damage to a creature or player. So that is my hand, my friends. That is what I have got in my hand. Let's see what this idiot has going for him, huh? Turn 2, plays this guy. Why wouldn't he? Gets his 3-1 in play. I am going to go, I'm actually going to hold off on him until I've got more goblins in play. We're going to just start off here with the pile driver. And we go with skip attack this turn. Ooh, Odric. Okay. Plays that. White creatures you control get +1/+1. That's now a 4/2. Alright, so. Let's see what we drew into. Deals damage equal to the number of goblins you control to target player. Alright, so I can play him with kicker. I could play this. I'd want to play that during my next main step, though. If I played him with kicker, I could swing. Maybe just pay this during my next main step. Play him next turn. Or pay him with kicker. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna hold off on the Goblin War Strike. So actually, what I'm gonna do here. Go to my second main phase. And then we Goblin Assault in play. Because I'm not sure if I can play the Reckless one next turn, because I don't know if I'm going to draw another red mana. So this is going to give me a 1/1 Goblin with haste every turn, but it also forces all my goblins to attack each turn, which means I don't even have the option of not attacking. I am super lucky that Odric did not draw into another Plains. He's going to exile this, isn't he? No, he exiles my pile driver. Okay. It's not perfect for me, but I can live with it. All right, so I get my 1/1, and we are going to play him with kicker, so I can kill off that guy if he blocks. These guys are gonna get +1/+0, and he is likely going to block. He is likely going to block. Should I just get the 3 through now? I'm just gonna, let's see if he blocks her. So again, I have no choice but to attack. It is forced from that enchantment. Does he block? Does he sack his creature? He says no and takes the 6. Down to 13. Second main phase, Goblin War Strike, or do I wait till next turn? I'm gonna hold off on it. Next turn, keeping my fingers crossed that I get another red mana, so that I can play Reckless one, and also Goblin War Strike. Odric did not draw. You know what? I am okay with the fact that Odric is getting screwed here, just because of how much I got screwed. So we get another 1/1 haste from him in play. Gonna play the Reckless one. He is a 5/5, and attack phase. We swing with everything. We also drew into this Siege Gang Commander, amazing card. I don't know if I'm gonna get to play it though. We'll see what happens. And he should be blocking, at the very least, one of my 1/1s here. Ooh! Oh, we just won the game. Alright, blocks a 1/1. Wait, why? Where's my second main phase? Why are you going straight to end? Oh, I'm tapped out. Never mind. I was silly. Forget that I was tapped out. Plays another Journey to Nowhere, exiling. What are you gonna take this turn, huh? Takes the 4/4. We win the game, and he got really screwed for mana. But you know what? After those first 2 games, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the fact that he got screwed. More than okay with it. Let's just... There's no reason for us to dilly-dally about this, huh? Yeah, we'll just do it. Do it the safe way. For 4, and then for 5. And that's the game. Well, after all that heartache and attempt with the blue deck, finally got the victory here over Odric. with the Goblin deck. It's so, you know, it's so frustrating because I really want to play the blue deck, and you know, maybe it'll do well in the upcoming videos. That's gonna actually do it for this one though, because it did go a little bit longer after a couple of games with the blue deck there, and then finally getting a victory with the red deck. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in the next video. We will be defeating Liliana. Liliana, how scary. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Tune in for more Magic in the upcoming days. Keep watching and keep owning.